Hey, it's Kai. If you're struggling to package what you do in a way that scales, this video is going to fix that. So I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to build a 4-tier, or in this case, 3-tier tactical offer stack that works across loads of different industries. So we've got web design, we've got marketing agencies, we've got fractional CFO, growth consultancy, and SaaS and development companies. These are just actually a handful of the types of clients that I specifically work with and my clients work with. We're going to be breaking it all down. So let's just dive straight in. So what is the tactical offer stack? Okay. Most service providers think they need like a funnel, or what they actually need, or actually what they need is offers that meet buyers at different stages of where they're at. Okay. So here's the simple system we use. So we have these three here. We have the light offer, which is a low ticket, low risk, entry point, DIY, templates, community, do it yourself. We have the Copilot. Which is a mid-ticket, done with you coaching, sprints, infrastructure builds. You're going to be working alongside them, so it's in the name. And then you've got Signature, which is your high ticket, done for you, full execution, full transformation type offer. So, you know, at restaurants, they have like the different dollar signs for how much the restaurant would cost. So light is $1, Copilot 2, and done for you is 3. So let's walk through the stacks for these 5 different offer types, or these 5 different client types. So let's start with web design agency. Okay, so we're going to start with the light DIY stuff. As what I would probably do, and what I do get my clients to do, is I get them to offer some type of audit, right? Either a free audit. So light can also be free. You could do a light website audit, which could be like $47, which could just be a teardown and make sure they go away with like free high impact changes, or like something that they could take away and implement themselves. So just an idea. $47 or 0. This is like a website audit where, or what you could do is a breakdown of a funnel. Say, hey, look, I've got 80% of a funnel done. Do you want if you want the other 20%, let's get on a call and like discuss how it works, etc. Tear down and 3 to 4 things they can take away. And the Copilot for web design agencies is pretty straightforward. So you could do something like, $1,500 to $3,000. You could do like coaching with them. You can charge that weekly, or you can charge that upfront, or split payment, or something like that. But the main thing is to take something up front and then coach them on how to do this, with them on a weekly calls, or you just hand it over and they can run it themselves, or whatever it is you want to do. So you can also do workshops on this as well. So you could charge, upfront or split payment. Coaching calls, 8 weeks for X amount. And then you've got Signature. Okay, so your Signature offer is your most expensive offer. Okay, your higher ticket offer. So it's going to be anywhere from, I know some clients charge 25 grand to 100 grand for websites. So it really depends. But you want to be in the kind of 7.5K upwards. Let's say 25. So that could be like a full redesign, done for you web, copy and launch, and maybe SEO if you want to have like recurring stuff going on. And I know with web design, it's very much like one and done kind of project. So you want to always be upselling on the back end. Do you need support? Do you need me to train people? Do you want me to run SEO? Do you want me to run ads? Like, you need all these other efficiencies as well. So we could do done for you, build, copy, launch, and that covers the web design agency stuff. Moving on to marketing agency. I don't want to spend too much time on this video, but if you want this entire Miro board, I will drop it in the description below. And drop a subscribe, like, comment as well. Share this with, your friends, colleagues. If you really enjoyed this, share it with your clients maybe. So marketing agencies, the light model I would build out, actually I build out for myself, is some kind of low ticket thing, which will be more of a, we have a couple of options actually. So we do like a $49 thing where you can just come in to our community, get access to like the first 2 modules in school, which will just help you build out a really good offer, and maybe some DM scripts or templates or just automations on how to do outreach efficiently, stuff like that. So you can come in for like, $49 a month, and you could do like, you can have weekly AMAs or like no AMAs. It's just completely up to you how much of you want to put in. If you have like a really light model of your offer, you can just break it down. So you could just like give them access to a monthly Loom teardown on their offer, and they can submit their offer to you or their copy, and they can go from there really. Submit their copy to you. We found that works really well. And also, you don't really need to have a product built out on the background on the back end. You could just like test this offer for people that didn't close on your high ticket or on your signature or your co-pilot offer. If they don't sign up for those 2 things, maybe you can run it on newsletter, but you can just sell this to them in the DMs and be like, hey, look, I've got this monthly thing. It's XYZ. It's, super cheap. Like, you can get access to me still, but it'll be, you get this other stuff as well. And then you've got the co-pilot, which will be more of a done with you process. We do like $200 a week. My coaching program is called Wealth Builders, and we just basically help people build out these tactical offers and get them to the market and help sign clients. Most of our clients are signing anywhere from like 3 to 5 clients per week. We sign 6 clients a week using all this stuff, using all these models, and it just really helps you meet people where they are, because you can't appeal, like, not everyone's going to buy your big thing, your expensive thing. Some people will buy the big expensive thing, maybe 5 or 10 people a month, something like that. Medium ticket thing, you probably get a lot more, and then you can upsell them or send them in between. Low ticket thing, probably everyone will buy, and then dip their toes in, get a feeling for you, and then start buying your other stuff. So that's it. We just want as many people in our ecosystem just paying. 200 a week, or you could do like 5K split, like however you want to do it. You're consulting or coaching, okay? That could be like 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, with a goal in mind to help them achieve a thing. So you can help them build funnels, build outreach, help them with sales, like whatever. And then we have the signature, which is done for you. And that could also, like, this stuff could also be like consulting calls as well, right? So the signature could be, well, for our done for you, we charge 4K a month plus 5 to 10% rev share for 6 months. We did this with quite a few big marketing agencies, and they added like 120K ARR to their companies within like 30, 40 days. A lot of our clients sign, 15K per month retainers. That's kind of their deal size, if not more. Some of our clients have like a 50K deal size plus 100K, etc. Cool. So this is more done for you. So you're putting in the most amount of work. It's going to cost more, right? 100% done for you. But marketing agency could be anything. It's like email marketing, SEO, like content agency, like whatever, YouTube content agency, whatever you want. Fractional CFO. We have, let's say, like a light version where you can have like a consultation call for like $100, $500, something like that. So you could do like $100 to $500, $500, like a cash flow leak audit, something like that. Cash flow. See where they're leaking money. See where the holes are. Plug them in, and then at the end of that consultation call, it shouldn't end there, right? You should never just end the consultation call with, "Well, see you on the next one." You should just upsell them. They've already paid you. You could say, "Hey, this $200, $300, or $500 you've just paid, well, actually, you can put that towards your first month of coaching with me, and instead of it being 2K, a month, it will be 1,500. Do you want to use that towards that? And then, go from there. And then your Copilot is going to be somewhere in the for your done with you coaching. Again, similar to these. Like, you're kind of seeing a pattern, right? Upfront or split, and then we can have like however you want to charge. Like, fractional CFOs can charge quite a bit, 8K to 10K for coaching or workshops. Okay, and then the signature could be like a higher level leverage thing. So however, like if you're dealing with enterprise or SaaS or like any kind of big company, depends who you're targeting. If you're targeting companies over 5 mil, you could probably charge more. Anything under 500K a year, you could probably charge in the 8 to 10K or even 4K to 10K range. Depends how much value you're actually bringing to the table and how long the contract is. But I like to do 6 months contracts just because it's very certain. So you will be more of a boardroom CFO. And then you can operate between 4K to 10K a month for like 6-week, 8-week sprints or 6 months contracts. Completely up to you with that one. And growth consultants is actually very similar to marketing agency, but you're just positioned slightly different. You might be doing longer term contracts, 12-month contracts. I have some colleagues that are doing 12-month contracts on this one. They're just doing like weekly consulting calls. They charge like 1K a week or 1K every 2 weeks, something like that. And they stack 10 clients on top of that, and they can get as many consulting calls as they want within that fee. Like 1K might be worth 3 or 4 consulting calls a month, something like that. It just really depends what level you're at. If you're at beginner stage, then you may be charging less, but if you're a little bit more advanced and you've got lots of case studies, then you can charge more. So growth consultancy, similar to marketing agency. Again, you may be breaking down funnels, you may just be consulting on strategy, but I would like to think that you GCs are doing a lot of strategy work and like outbound stuff and just helping them set up ops and infra and AI stuff and just helping them get like future ready, or today ready. The light version could be like strategy call, $500 strategy call. That could be a light version. And then you can have maybe some coaching as well in there. So Copilot could be like a 3K. That could be like a 5K, 3 to 5K, 3K to 5K like reactivation sprint. So they can take your entire lead list or people that have ghosted you in the past, just get them back on the calendar so you can close deals or find out why they haven't closed yet. Or even they can do PMF modeling for you as well. So like 6-week PMF, something like that. And then finally, your signature offer could be like a growth lab, or like they come in and they get with you for 6 months, 8 months, and they pay like 50K, 60K. I have a few clients that pay 45K, that charge 45K up front, and they charge 5K just for them to get on the call with the client, the prospects. The prospect pays them 5K just to get on the call. So it's quite lucrative. And inside that, it can be like, growth lab or some kind of like growth strategy where you do a little bit for them. Like you do the outbound for them, or you build out the cold call system, or you build out the sales team for them, or something along those lines. And then we have like SaaS or development. So the light version of that would be, I have a client who's doing development stuff for like Schwarzkopf and like Apple, and they've done stuff for Uber. They have like a 2-week foot in the door offer where you can come in and try how they work, how the system works, how you get on with the team. And then because it's such a high ticket offer, they may even charge for like, $300, $500, $1,000 just for them to come in, the client to come in, trial everything for 2 weeks, and then onboard them for like the actual real project, get the scope out of the way and all that kind of stuff. So the 2-week free trial is pretty good. 14-day. And then you may have Slack support in there. Yeah, so you got 14-day trial and Slack support, so you can build out, get to know the team, etc. That could be 0 to, 1K to 3K, something like that. And then you've got Copilot, which could be more of like workshopping, like helping their devs or deploying devs into their business. You could also be, I've noticed as well, it's not just product and distribution. A lot of people don't know where to find talent or, get good talent. So you actually end up turning into a recruiter. Like the longer you're in the game, you actually be like, yeah, I've got a guy for that. I've got a guy for that. I can deploy this guy, build this team, etc. You start becoming more of a middleman, a deal maker than you are like sometimes an agency owner or service provider. So there's always that stuff. People will see when you operate at a very good level and you get good results for people, they will instantly like want more of that, or more people like you, or just get you to train their teams or whatever. It's great. It's fun. Partner build. You could do like a build sprint where your team may work fractionally with their team, or some kind of like trade-off, so that could be for a bigger project. That's going to be a lot. So 10 to 20k sprint for 6 weeks, 6 weeks to 12 weeks to build MVP. Sometimes you may even need to do PMF modeling. So these SaaS companies will actually go out and help their clients get PMF modeling. So you might want to hit them up and ask them if they want help with that. And then the signature offer could be like a build and ship build, where they do maybe they have consultants that do PMF. Okay, they could have consultants that they outsource to do PMF, do all that stuff, and then start building the MVP, and go to market. We're finding a lot of dev X, VC X, like GTM team or biz dev team, because what we realize is VCs can give you the funds like to raise and give you the money to build the product, but they typically don't have a marketing agency arm or a biz dev arm or a sales team arm on the back end, so that they can actually help the business scale, so that the shareholders can actually make a return, and you can make profit. So cool. So that is my take on the tactical offer stacks by niche. We've covered the light DIY, Copilot done with you, and signature done for you across web design agencies, marketing agencies, fractional CFOs, growth consultancies, and SaaS or development companies. And where do you sell these offers is the next part of this. So now you know what to sell, right? But where do you sell each one? So these can all be sold via Light specifically could be sold on Instagram, newsletter, content, community, ads, Twitter, like any of those kind of places. That's great. Copilot, you can sell this via cold email, potentially. I would say you could test it by cold email. We've actually sold some done with you coaching via cold email, surprisingly. Ads, outbound, content, YouTube videos like this one, and then signature done with you. This is you can sell these two in the DM funnel, and then signature or done for you could be sold. Ideally, you want to be on the call. I've got loads of other videos where I've closed without sales call. I just position the second call or the sales call as an onboarding call, so you get to the sale faster and it's more efficient, and you're not dealing with too many objections. Best for enterprise or people that really want help, that are in a lot of pain. They just really, really need help and want you to take over the whole process. This is cold email, outbound. Any meeting, I would say that requires a meeting. Depends how much trust you have in the market. Meeting requirement. That's definitely a meeting requirement one. Cool. So just remember, you don't need 100 offers. You just need 3. Okay? And you just need one stack dialed across all stages. Okay? So you can just meet everyone where they are. Sell the right thing to the right person at the right time. Okay? So I hope you like this video. And if any of this resonated with you and you found this very useful, share it with your colleagues, your clients, with other people that would find this interesting. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.